Hundreds of thousands of people have died from drug overdoses. Federal and local governments are doing everything they can to curb the opioid epidemic. Doctors are prescribing fewer and fewer of these powerful painkillers in hopes that people will not become addicted. But what about those who need medication and now can't get it? NBC Charlotte's Chloe Leshner sat down with a local Vietnam veteran who says that's exactly what's happening to him.
The Washington Post found that in a 6-year span, some 2.5 billion opioid pills were distributed in North Carolina. Because of the opioid epidemic, some changes are being made. Changes that some people at the VA say are hurting them because they need the medication. It's tearing apart families and damaging communities. Drug overdoses killing more than 70,000 people in 2017. Now major pharmaceutical companies are paying the price, held responsible for pushing addictive pain pills in multi-million-dollar lawsuits. But there's another forgotten voice in the opioid epidemic.
Why should I or my neighbor or Bill down the street suffer because somebody else chose to misuse it?
Dale Borland is a combat veteran. He lives in constant pain. You can still see the scar where his jaw was wired shut, broken in Vietnam.
I mean, I almost want to cry like yesterday morning. I don't know why I get out of bed because it hurts so bad.
He can't live the life he wants to, and he can't get the relief he needs from his doctors at the VA, suffering in pain at the hands of the opioid epidemic.
The government has closed them down. They cannot prescribe the common high-level opioid painkillers.
A spokesperson for the VA says they've made positive changes to limit and prevent addiction, shifting towards a whole health approach, providing alternatives to writing prescriptions.
My machine gun and my M16. And
he wants an advocate for those who won't abuse the drugs and can't get the treatment they need. The people he says are overshadowed by the number of deaths.
I mean, I feel bad for addicts. I really do. I feel bad for a father that has to go to the hospital because his son is OD'd or his daughter's OD'd. I feel terrible about that. But it all comes back to personal responsibility.
In Charlotte, Chloe Leshner, NBC Charlotte.